Last Fridays we forgot, but we promised you from our last video, which you can see on our YouTube channel, I'll post the link above. We talked about the difference between warts
and a corn
and a callus.
Yeah.
So now we're spending all of our 3 minutes today talking about warts.
Warts. Yeah. So a wart or a verruca. And if verruca, they call it a plantar's wart. That means it's a wart on the bottom of the foot, and it hasn't got the cauliflower appearance like a wart on your hand is, because you stand on it and it gets flattened and it pushes on a nerve ending.
So in fact, it's the same. It's the same wart.
It's the same virus. So the wart is caused by the human papilloma virus. So it's a viral infection that affects the cells in the upper part of your skin.
And where do people pick it up from?
People pick it up if you're going on a nice exotic holiday or a cruise, or walking around the swimming pool, or the gym, or the swimming pool.
What about sharing people's shoes?
Yeah.
Or buying second-hand shoes?
Oh, yeah. That's it. Yeah.
People are going ding, 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 ding.
So people will go away on a cruise or to an exotic holiday in the Caribbean or somewhere like that, and they don't necessarily clean the showers or anything as good as they should do, and so then you go and stand on a bit of dead skin, your foot is nice and damp, and the virus enters into your foot, and then you get a wart and it becomes painful.
So how do you as a podiatrist treat the wart? What can you tell people?
Okay, so treating the wart is, we don't know how to kill the virus, so we have to kill the cell that the virus is in. And we do that in various ways. You can use liquid nitrogen, which is extremely painful, or you use as a combination of salicylic acid,
which would be like a
compound W, which is around about 25%, and you can buy that over the counter at any pharmacy. And then we also, so you put on a couple of layers of the compound W, let it dry, and put a bit of duct tape over it and secure that on, leave it on for 2 days.
So tell me why the duct tape, because this is research based, that actually duct tape works better than liquid nitrogen.
Well, because it destroys the cell. So what the duct tape will do, it will destroy the actual cell where the virus is in.
How does it do that?
It causes most probably the cell to break down, and once the cell breaks down, it'll the host will break down with the viruses that is in it, and then the wart will disappear. So we're killing the host. We're killing your skin. We're not killing the virus. Okay.
Right. So people that have had chronic warts and they go and get compound W and they go get compound W and it doesn't work and then it spreads. Why isn't it working for them if they're just using the compound W?
Okay, more than likely what's happening is that when there's a wart on the bottom of the foot, the body will protect itself with a layer of callus. So if you don't come and see a podiatrist who will debride all that callus, all you're doing is treating the callus. You're not treating the infected.
Deep inside.
Yeah.
So I started watching the Toe Bro.
Yeah.
And he started with a YouTube channel, and he went on A&E as his own show. And I was really quite surprised when he actually removed a wart, how deep it can go. It's almost like an iceberg. How deep it can go into the skin.
Into the skin, yeah. And the method that he was using was blunt dissection with a scalpel.
Yes.
And that's also extremely painful.
Very painful.
Yeah. And you have to cauterize, and then there's a chance of infection and everything like that.
So if the wart is smaller, does it go away using the compound W and the duct tape? Does it go away faster than a bigger one?
No, the bigger one usually disappears much quicker than what we call mosaic verrucas. We've got like hundreds of tiny,
cluster of them.
Yeah, a little cluster of them. The bigger ones tend to disappear much quickly.
Okay.
And it's also got to do with stress as well. If you're stressed out, then lowers your immunity, and then it takes longer to get rid of the
viruses.
Yeah, so I remember, like, after the summer holidays, kids go back to school, they get stressed out, and then 3 weeks into school, they're all lining up saying, "Oh, I've got a wart." They picked it up during the summer holidays, and then they go back to school, get all stressed out, and then the wart manifests itself.
Would you be stressed if you were back in school?
I would be. I'm stressed, yeah. I better check if I got any wart. No, I'm only joking.
So this is Bruce and Karey with Health Walks in New Glasgow and Truro on our Footnote Fridays. Check out our video next week, and if you have a topic you really want us to talk about, post in the comments below and we'll make sure to put a video up just for you.
Okay, see you next week.